this is a question of series RLC circuit, right, from 2023 paper. They said an 8 ohm resistor is connected in series. 8 ohm resistor is connected in series with a coil. Coil, whenever they say coil, now coil means there is a combination of R and L. Okay, so this term is known as coil. R and L they mention also, and the whole combination is supplied with a 120 volt, means total voltage is how much? 120 volt with a frequency of 50 hertz. If the voltage across 8 ohm is 32, right, so voltage how much they have mentioned over here, that is 120 volt. We have to make the diagram like this only, and the 50 hertz. If the voltage across 8 ohm, okay, voltage across 8 ohm means V8 ohm. So V8 ohm is how much? 32 volt. And they said 100 volt across the coil, means coil is the combination of R and L. So VRL is how much? 104 volt. Then you have to determine the impedance of the coil, means we have to determine the impedance of the particular coil. Okay, so for that we should know the value for R and L of the coil, correct? See, we'll have the formula VR is equals to I into R. Sorry, VL is equals to I into XL, right? And VC is equals to I into XC. VRL is the voltage across the coil, then it would be I into ZRL. So ZRL is how much? That is root of R ka square plus XL ka square, coil wala, right? So by using this formula, we'll have VR is equals to I into R. VR is how much? 32. Resistance is how much? 8. So we'll be able to get the current, that is 4 ampere, correct? Then VRL is equals to I into ZRL. VRL is how much? 104. I is 4, and ZRL we can get it. ZRL is the impedance of the coil. This is what they want to ask. Okay, clear? So this is the question of parallel circuit, 4 marks question. In this you need to calculate I1 and I2 and I, and voltage across each element, means they are asking this one also, V1 and V2, right? First tell me, think about it, that how we can get the I1 and I2. Do you know the current division rule that we were using in the DC circuit? Like suppose this is the circuit, I'm telling you by the resistive circuit. This is R, 2 ohm, 4 ohm, 6 ohm, 10 volt, and this is I1, and this is I2, and this is I. Okay, we need to calculate the current I1. For that, what is the formula? That is total current multiplied by the opposite branch. Like how much is the current flowing in I1? Opposite branch is 4 ohm divided by the sum of resistor which are connected in parallel. So it would be 2 plus 4, right? But for that we need to calculate total current. According to the formula, total current is how much? Total voltage divided by total resistance, right? Total voltage is 10, total resistance, as you can see that 2 is parallel with 4, then it would be combined by 6. Okay, so 2 into 4 divided by 2 plus 4 plus 6, whatever you will get it, you can substitute it here. Similarly, we can do it over here also. I1 is equals to total current I multiplied by the opposite branch. Opposite branch is how much? Minus J 11.55. divided by the sum of resistors which are connected in parallel, 20 minus J 11.55. okay, it is XC. Ohm is given now, so it's XC. If they have given you farad, then it would be C. Now for total current, we need to calculate total impedance. Now tell me further, how can we do it? So from here we can get the value for Z equivalent. Then we can substitute I is equals to V by Z. V is 173.2 angle 0. Z would be this one. Now tell me, how will you solve it? In this they said a coil of resistance 50 ohm, okay, and inductance 0.318 Henry is connected in parallel with the circuit comprising of resistor 75 ohm in series with a 159 microfarad, right? Then they said the resulting circuit is connected to a voltage of 230 volt, 50 hertz AC supply. Calculate the supply current. I we need to calculate, and we need to calculate the circuit impedance. Means let us consider this one would be Z1 and this one would be Z2, right? So basically we need to calculate Z1 and Z2. Sorry, circuit impedance means basically they are asking Z equivalent. So that would be Z1 parallel Z2. Okay. Yes, so you can get Z1 parallel Z2. First you need to get XL and then XC. So Z1 is how much? R plus JXL, and Z2 is how much? R minus JXC. You can get Z equivalent, then you will get V by Z. See, basically you need to know about the calculations, right? If you know the calculation, then it would be easy to you to solve, and you should know about the rectangular polar conversion also, correct? Okay, now from the same paper I am teaching you all these questions. Question number 4th ka B, and it is of 6 marks, right? This paper is from regular late admission batch, जिन बच्चों का लेट एडमिशन होता है, so that's why paper level is easy, okay? Otherwise main paper is not so easy. See, this is the case of star unbalanced, okay, and I told you star unbalanced would be through the mesh analysis, okay? Like suppose this is R, this is Y, this is B, correct? But they have given you in a form of ABC, so I'm taking in form of ABC only. This is A, this is B, this is C. So this would be ZA, this would be ZB, and this would be ZC, correct? So the current flowing here would be IA, current flowing here would be IB, and current flowing here would be IC, correct? Voltage across A and B would be VAB, and voltage across BC would be VBC, right? So as you know the sequence of ABC, that means AB voltage is 400 they have given, angle would be 0 degree, VBC 400, angle is minus 120 degree, VCA 400, angle plus 120 degree, correct? Okay, now we have to apply a KVL. Like suppose this is I1 and this is I2, okay? So for that we have to write down the KVL equation. That would be minus I1 ZA minus I1 minus I2 ZB plus VAB. Yes or no? So VAB is how much? I1, take common, I1 minus I1 minus I1, so minus I1 ZA plus ZB, right? And then plus I2 ZB. So ये दूसरी साइड हो जाएगा तो it would be minus, it would be plus, and it would be minus, right? Okay, now similarly tell me the value for VBC by applying KVL in mesh 2. So for the next mesh equation, minus I2 ZB, no, minus I2 ZC minus I2 minus I1, right? Minus I2 minus I1 ZB, and then we'll have plus VBC, right? Then after that we can get the value for VBC, like in terms of VBC. Then we'll have VAB value 400 angle 0, VBC value, right? Can we convert it into the matrix form? Because solving in the matrix form, then that would be easy. So it would be how much? Like current is I1, I2, or we can say current is in this we have taken I1, I2 now. So current is I1, I2. Here the voltage is 400 angle 0 degree and 400 angle minus 120 degree, right? And this one would be how much? ZR plus ZY. So ZR is ZA plus ZB. So 25 angle 0 plus 11 angle minus 20. Wait. And this would be minus ZB. So it would be minus 11 angle minus 20 degree. Then it would be minus 11 angle minus 20, and then minus 11 angle minus 20, sorry, it's plus 15 at an angle 10. Okay, like something kind of you got it. Then you will get I1 delta I1 by delta, and you will get I2 by delta I2 by delta. So delta would be this into this. How will you calculate delta I1? By replacing the first column. So 400 angle 0 degree, 400 angle minus 120, then it would be 11 angle minus 20, and the same thing, right? Can you do it for? See, in this case, three similar coils are connected in a star. If the line current is 15 ampere, IL is equals to 15 ampere, and the total power consumed P is equals to 11 kilowatt. Means P is equals to root 3 VLIL cos phi, right? P is given, root 3 is given, IL is given, and they said volt ampere is 15 kVA, means S is given, right? So as you know, the formula cos phi would be P by S, correct? According to the power triangle, like this is P, Q and S, this would be phi. So P we know how much? 11. S we know 15. Both are in kilo, so you know, don't need to convert it. Cos phi we can get it from here. They said find the line and phase voltage, so we can get the line voltage, and this is a star connection, so VL is equals to root 3 VPH. Now they are asking VR input and reactance and the resistance of the coil. VR input means they are asking the reactive power. Reactive power is how much? Root 3 VLIL sin phi. Root 3 we know, VL we know, IL we know. If we know phi, we can get sin phi also, right? Next we need to calculate resistance and reactance of the coil. So we'll have the formula VPH is equals to IPH multiplied by ZPH, right? So VPH is given, like VPH we calculated by the formula VL by root 3. IPH is also equals to IL. ZPH is how much? That would be R plus JXL, correct? So from here we can get ZPH. So ZPH we have to convert it into rectangular form. By comparison we can get it, the value for R and XL. And you know XL is equals to 2 pi FL. They didn't ask L, they asked you only reactance, means XL. So this would be a homework question. In this case you need to calculate R, right? So let us consider I1, I2, I3, right? Make the three equation, three variable. See, in this case we have to make, this is second mesh equation, third mesh equation, we have to make first mesh equation as well. Minus 4I1 minus I2 minus 4I1 minus I3 plus 4.8 is equals to 0. Now we'll have three variable, three equation, so we can put the value of I1, then we'll be able to get the value for R. Okay, in this they ask you to power and voltage across 2 ohm. Okay, so we don't touch 2 ohm. Plus minus, so battery in series it would be 40 volt. If we'll convert it, then this would be, the symbol is like this, 16 multiplied by 0.5, and this would be 4.8, right? So if I'll redraw the diagram, I'm marking the battery like this. Okay, so all resistance we can combine it. This is plus, this is plus, so battery are connected in opposite. So this is 16 and this is 8, so 16 minus 8 is 8, right? So whatever the value will have the bigger, okay, we have to take the sign according to them. So 8 volt is the answer. Now positive, negative, and this is how much? Negative, negative, this is 40, right? So it would be 8 also, 8 only. So positive, negative means battery are connected in series, right? So it would be 16, correct? Again I am eliminating this one. Resistance you can mark it, and then opposite, so 40 minus 16. Okay, then resistance into a single, then you will get the voltage and the power formula is I square R. You can solve it and then we'll get the value.